can't resist my charm.
What's going on, y'all? Cicada Emperor here, back with another one, and I gotta tell you, this time it's the same thing as always. It's just the community getting up in arms again about the same old, and I just wanted to kind of address the issues and what they are, because you know, every time I chime in, it seems like I'm misunderstood on purpose. It feels like they want to misconstrue my point and make it seem like I'm saying something I'm not saying. So in case you don't know, right now, like always, let's be honest, every time they drop a new brawler, in this case is Larry and Laurie, everybody gets pissed off that they're released as super OP and broken. Now, the point that I was making is the least that they can do for the people that pay. Because let's be honest, I'm P2P, right? I don't really get nothing in return for that money. Like, everybody gets access to the same skins I do. There's nothing really exclusive about it. So, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, it's... man, sometimes just... it's unreal. Yo, I just wanted to cut in here and kind of give a little bit of disclaimer. Fair warning, like, I get pretty heated in this joint, so if, you know, you're not willing to sit through a whole bunch of cursing, and I didn't censor any of it because at the time when I recorded this, it was fresh. And I sat with it for a couple of days, and I thought to myself, should I release this? You know, I kind of went back and forth with it, and then I decided, you know what? This is how I feel. I've always been honest. I wear my heart on my sleeve. So it is what it is. Like, you know, they pissed me off, and this is the visceral reaction to that. So I want to apologize in advance to anybody that may take offense to this, but I'm going to warn you in advance, if you take offense to an abundance of profanity and overall just, who am I kidding, just me being pissed off, then you should probably not watch this video. But if you don't give a damn, enjoy it.
Player 1, get ready.
Okay, so we're here on the Brawl Stars subreddit, and I guess this is as good a place as any to start with the topic. But basically, I'll go around, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I put up a post that said, let's talk about the hate, right? And I added pictures that were from other community members. This is Samurai Supreme 17, and the other one was Rat Cheese 123, right? Now, Samurai Supreme 17, attention all Brawl Stars, and then it's hashtag Brawl or else, right? If the next brawlers released by the devs are incredibly broken and don't receive immediate nerfs, we are deleting the game until changes are made. What do we want? Nerfs. When do we want them? Now, right? And then Rat Cheese basically said, this game is just garbage now. Ever since Ryan left, this game has been going to shit. And it's gotten even worse after Paula. The devs just don't give a damn about the community anymore and only sees us as suckers who give money when they pull the worst shit possible. They begin fucking us over with ruining our F2P progression and their early access brawlers that are broken as fuck and ruin the meta for weeks. Frank and Adrian are too consumed by money and release the most stupid words ever posted on the internet. Larry doesn't have an emergency, only stated by the most utterly insane, I will not be giving this multi-billion-dollar company my money anymore, and advise everyone else do the same. Alright? So I said, why do members of our community always complain about brawlers being OP when they drop? I'm a P2P brawler and happy to support the game I love. I look at early access brawlers as a perk of putting up cash to support the game. Yeah, they're broken. Yes, I've seen better balance from my drunk father. However, it's always temporary and they always nerf them before long. Remember Charlie? Remember how she was attacked for to no end for being too OP? Look at her now, a shadow of her former power. Look at Kit. Well, I put look at Kit, so shit. I hate when I do grammatical errors. Anyway, look at Kit and his endless super exploit. Now he's vulnerable while performing his super, which makes him a sitting duck. How about Hank? Remember when he dropped? The list goes on and on. The truth is that early access brawlers that are unbalanced serve as an incentive for P2P brawlers to continue supporting the game with our money. Why would anyone pay if there's no benefits to doing so? There are some community members that love being dramatic. Don't play if you don't want to, but stop making your problem our problem. That is all. Rant over. Now, before I get into the comments on this post that I put up, because it's you know it got trashed, obviously. But before I go into the comments, I'm gonna explain my position, right? Because apparently all they seem to focus on, like everyone's counterpoint to my point is like, oh well, oh so yeah, sure, you love paying money to be like if I haven't earned my stripes, you know what I mean? Like if I haven't been brawling since day one, dude, like are you crazy? Like, dude, I'm OG Brawl Stars, like straight off. I downloaded the beta of this junk. You know what I mean? I've been on this since day one, dude. Since day one. I've been on this game. So I'm not some boy that just came in the Toonstar Studio season or the Bizarre Circus, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, you know, hey, screw you guys, and all I do is pay money. You crazy? Bro, listen, let me explain my position, because apparently, you know, they just want to take it as I'm just some whale that throws up thousands of dollars so I can smash other brawlers. Nah, B, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm saying. I understand the F2P position, right? And for those that don't know, which, I mean, let's be real, if you're watching this video, chances are you know the difference between F2P and P2P. So F2P is free to play, P2P is pay to play, right? So the F2P position is simple, right? And I understand your position. I get where you're coming from. So let me get into that position, right? F2P position is simple. It's basically like, well, I don't pay any money, obviously I'm F2P, but you should still kind of give me incentive to continue to play. And like somebody had pointed out, which I'll get into later because I believe it's in this comment to this post. The majority of players on Brawl Stars are F2P, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with F2P, right? But the thing is, like, they want, it's almost like for the most part, a lot of these F2P cats, like, it's just like, oh well, you pay money. Even though you pay money, it's not fair that they give you a broken brawler, right? And I understand it. Like, the way I look at it is, right, for my money. Like, look at it from our perspective, the people that put up money, right? The reason I put up money is not to smash other brawlers. It's not so, oh yeah, like if I'm trash or ass. Like, I mean, I'm not no World Series of Brawl Stars type motherfucker. But let's be real though, you know, I'm also not garbage, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm like middle of the road. Like I'm like, if you're not on your absolute game, I'm gonna be a fucking problem. That's just the way it is. I'm going to be a problem, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm not like a journeyman. You know what I mean? I'm a serious contender, but you know, so to kind of act like that, where it's like, oh, well, you pay, bro. I earn my stripes, dog. I earn my stripes. What you like? You have any idea? Like, you don't even know. In fact, what I'm gonna do on the screen, I'm gonna have to find it, cause you know I got archives of all kinds of gameplay, like over years of this. But I'm gonna have to find how I unlocked my brawlers. Right? I didn't pay for that. I was doing the same thing, bro. The only brawl I could count like on one hand how many brawlers I paid to unlock. I can count that on like one hand. Everybody else I got the hard way, the way you should get it. What you think I'm sitting up here talking about, like, you know, oh, you gotta, like, bro, I practice what I preach. I practice what I preach. When I'm talking about brawling, I brawl. I get down. So it ain't no thing like I pay to get to where I'm at. That don't tell yourself that lie. Cause if you ever come across me in the arena and you're not top tier, I'ma smash you. And that's what it is. And you can have Larry and Laurie, because that seems to be like the point of contention this time around. I mean, God, it was Charlie, which is I love Charlie, and they started like dumping on me for that, right? I was a M's main from the rip, and I've been a M's main until they dropped Charlie. I'm not one of them dude. Like I don't just hop on this John and all of a sudden like my Supercell name is not Larry and Laurie main. You dig? Like, I'm not just jumping in this like for the first time. You're talking to literally one of the OGs, bro. Day one, the OG, not like the main dude. But damn, I was probably one of like the first 100 people to download the game, and that's probably exaggerating, but I was that early on it, bro. I was that early on it. So you cannot talk to me or about me like I'm one of y'all newbies, like I'm one of y'all cats that like just found the game. I didn't just find the game. I was playing Clash Royale when I found out that Supercell was dropping Brawl Stars, and I dropped Clash Royale. Which one? I mean, it was I used to play it on my homeboy. I mean, it's I mean, I don't hate on Clash. It's cool for what it is, but in comparison, it's way more boring than Brawl Stars. You this is a rant right here, but you know, oh yeah, you drop, let's say, a wizard, and then he fucking he takes a sweet ass time getting to the fucking castle. And I get the strategy behind it. I'm not trying to trash it, but Brawl Stars is right there in your face. Action, let's go. Let's go. Every second counts. How you gonna dip? How you gonna move? It's such a different game. It's so energetic, bro. It's so energetic. It's such a different game, and I loved it from day one. I loved it from day one, right? So my position with this is, you know, as a person that pays money to support the game that I love, and I have loved from day one, they don't give us anything. Nothing worthwhile. They don't. What do we get as P2P? What do we get for real? We get access to the same crap that F2P gets eventually. The only thing that we can say that we get, like, there's nothing exclusive. And honestly, for real, there should be. And I know that, like, now they started dropping, like, with the Brawl Star, the Brawl Pass Plus. There's certain skins that you can get that I believe other cats can't get. But if I'm not mistaken, they still come up in the store. If I'm not mistaken, they're not like, nothing is like ultra exclusive. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure nothing is ultra exclusive to P2P. So what benefit do we get? If anything, we have more right to complain than F2P, because the game is free for you. And all you bitch about is that, oh, it breaks meta. Let me tell you something, and this is legit, right? One of my biggest pet peeves with the game, I got a few. This game is not perfect. This game is not perfect, and the devs sometimes do crap that's like, what, you know, come on now. But let me tell you, one of my biggest, like, problems with the game, right? I don't like the fact that basically we get nothing in return. As a P2P player, I get nothing of real significance in return. There's nothing that I get that F2P can't eventually unlock. Now, how the hell do you think that makes me feel as P2P? How do you think, like, if I'm paying money, for real, I should get something that F2P doesn't have access to. I should get something tight. That's how you do an incentive structure. If, let's say, for instance, Larry and Laurie wasn't even an option for y'all, right? Like let's say they release Kit as part of the Brawl Pass,
caught up in the moment.
right? And then, because I mean, like when you talk about, like, Toonstar Studios,
Don't
Kit is obviously
start
like the main dude, right? So they release Kit as part of the Brawl Pass, but then Larry and Laurie would be like an exclusive that you can only buy with money. That you can only buy it with money. And I know that y'all hate that, because it's like, everything can't be free. Everything cannot be free. Now, I understand the F2Ps that are saying the issue is not with that, right? Their issue is about the how broken the brawlers are dropped. And I get that. I don't like that either. Look, I don't like that either. I don't like that either. But they don't give us anything else. All they give us is a golden era. That's all they give us. They give us this grace period before you cats can get these guys that we can smash y'all with. And it's not great. I wouldn't select that if I had a choice. That's not what I want for my money. But damn, it's the least that they can do. What else do they do for us? What else do they do for us? I put up money for Brawl Pass Plus for skins that I'm pretty sure y'all can get in the store after a bit. I mean, granted, y'all probably gotta pay money, but it's not like oh, well, if you missed your window, you missed your window. Like, there's no real exclusivity. There's no real like value in that, because it's not like I got a brawler that y'all can't get, or I have anything that y'all can't get. Y'all can get everything if you're willing to pay, yeah, but like, I don't like that. I don't like that, and I don't want it to be where the only thing I get in return is, oh, well, you know, I get the smash. I don't need that. I don't need that. Trust me, I don't need that. Okay, when I do quests, it pisses me off, because every time they give me a quest, I swear they do it on purpose. They always see. Now, I got every brawler unlocked. All right, I put that out there. I got every brawler unlocked, right? But not every brawler is like, I got a few of them that are even hypercharged. I got maybe like 7 or 8. I don't know offhand. I'm gonna have to like check the footage. But I got like 7 or 8 or something that are like fully like full max power, basically max power, right? And they always give me quests with the level 1s. They always give me quests with cats that they know I don't use. Like they're on the waiting list. They're on the waiting list. Like every brawler that drops, if I dig them, I put, you know, points behind them as soon as they drop, because I'm always saving up points, and then when a new brawler drops, if I like them, I pump them with points. Now I didn't do that for Miko because I don't like Miko. I'm be real, Miko. Oh God, I don't hate any of the brawlers, bro, but if there's one that really just, oh my God, it's definitely Miko. It seems like I can never hit that douche. It seems like every single time I play against a Miko, he's airborne all the time. But when I'm playing with Miko, I'm grounded all the time. So I'm not a fan of playing with Miko. I don't dislike him. You know, Miko is what it is, and I love monkeys anyway. So in that regard, I dig Miko. But like playing against him or playing with him, not one of my favorites. So when they dropped him for free back in the Brawler Day season, right? I copped him, of course. I mean, he's free, but like I didn't put any points into him, so my Miko's still level 1. Now, on the other hand, when they dropped Larry and Laurie, I like their power a lot. Not because they're broken. I mean, I just dig the fact that. So first of all, artillery bombers are for like, let's say almost like 99% of hot zone matches, artillery brawlers just make the game incredibly easy. In fact, one of the only master titles I unlocked so far, because I don't really do pushes like that, even though on the Brawl Stars battle stream on Twitch, I'm probably gonna start doing that, just kind of doing pushes for certain things like mastery titles as one of them, right? And the only one I have is Tick, which is Where's My Head. And the only reason I have Tick is because it's so freaking easy. He bombs from a safe distance. He throws the bombs mad far. So I just basically got it through mostly hot zone. Honestly, like 90% of the progress was the hot zone. Cats are in the circle because they have to be, and I'm bombing on them. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So I love that. But where Larry and Laurie just kind of blow it away is that when he brings his brother out, when Laurie comes out, all of a sudden now you got a straight shooter, a gun to contend with, and on top of that, Larry don't go away. So you have an artillery and a gunner, and then they have a gadget that allows you to switch between the two. You know, like they have one gadget that I can actually have the gun, and they have another gadget that literally switches places with him. So like if he absorbs damage, then Larry can just switch places with him and be right there in your face, and that's a problem. And I love that. I think that's a really innovative power. I think it's an incredibly innovative power. And I understand that he's incredibly broken. But again, my argument was it's the least they can do for P2P. It's the least they can do. And I don't want it. Just so we're clear, that's not what I would choose. I would like tangible merchandise for my money. I think that the Brawl Stars store in America sucks. Have you ever seen the Brawl Stars store in I think it's like the Korean Brawl Stars store or something like that. Let me show you right quick, right? So this is the Supercell store for Brawl Stars, right? Of course, the Brawl Pass Plus, right? Okay. And then the gems, which I don't like. Come on, dog. I ain't paying $100 for that. I mean, if I was a rich man, I guess. But let's be real. That for what? Gems for what, right? This is their store. This is their store. This is their store, which is it's angering, yo. It's angering because this right here is proof positive that they're not. Look, man, cats in the community, if y'all watching this, right? You're not wrong. It's predatory. It's insanely predatory, and it's awful. It's awful. It's awful. Why would I buy gems? For what? For intangible products. I don't want that. That's all they have. You want a Brawl Pass or you want gems? That's it. That's it. What about plushies, bro? What about t-shirts?
Excuse-moi?
What about sticker packs? What about cool shit like that? You know, like, do a deal. You are a multi-million-dollar company. Why the hell don't you do a deal with like Pop and have like fucking Brawler Pops? Do something! Do something, because it is angering that all you want to do is take our money and get minimal return. And like I said, I give money, yeah. And y'all could view me as part of the problem, but in all reality, as a business, I know that if they're not making the money that they want, they're probably just gonna fold up shop and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it'll be the change that they need, right? But like somebody had pointed out in the subreddit, these protests never seem to go the right way. So let's go into a little bit of the of the comments, right? All right, so Moose 5, right? Yeah, I'll pay how much you want, Supercell, as long as I can get this dopamine rush from destroying everybody else that isn't a new brawler. I mean, seriously, I wouldn't have a problem with the brawler being like an S-tier brawler that is strong but not broken. Is it too much to ask from someone who enjoys the game but not put money in it, right? And then I said, so I said, yeah, it kinda is. How fair would it be to those who actually do pay to get nothing in return for our support? Why would we pay anything? Look, I get that it seems unfair, but it kind of really is fair. I pay to support the game I love and destroy F2P brawlers in the process, which is just me being a jerk. I don't know. It seems fair to me, right? Now, -2, of course, because people don't want to, they don't want to hear that. And I get that, right? Okay, I was kind of being a jerk about that, but it's kind of like I said, my point, I don't want that. If I could choose, I don't want, but we get nothing else. Do you not understand that? We get nothing else. So I'll take that. So, well, with you mentality, I really hope that everyone leaves the game. Expect the one who pays. I think they meant accept. Actually, I think they meant with your mentality. But anyway, expect the one who pays so that you can enjoy 3v3 with everybody using same brawler. And I said, that's just mean, right? And they said, I mean, what's wrong? Y'all on an even field now. You should go enjoy the brawler you just paid with money since he's so much fun. Now, I don't remember like how this became. Again, I don't remember what I said to make like his. Okay, so their point, right, was from the rip. From what I said from the rip, it was already. Look at the way they started this. Yeah, I'll pay how much you want, Supercell, as long as I can get this like I guess it's supposed to be me, right? This is how I think, because I'm a fucking moron. So I'll pay how much you want, Supercell, as long as I can get this dopamine rush from destroying everybody else that isn't a new brawler. That's not why I do it. And I guarantee you, Moose 5, if you met me on the field, I'll fucking smash you too, bro. You can have Larry and Laurie. I'll smash you, bro. I'll smash you, because I'm not the one. I'm not some, you know, I just picked up the game where I depend on power-ups or, man, go, please. If that helps you sleep at night, all right. And of course, he gets 8 upticks because this is the community. How about that? You get 7, you chump. Oh yeah, you get 5. No, you get 4. How about that? You get 5, you get 4. That's it, right? And so I said, I told him, I fear no brawler. Bring him on. I fear no brawler. And of course, nobody, you know, because this is how the community is. This is why the community gets labeled as toxic, right? Because I could tell by his grammar he's a child. I can tell by your grammar you're a child. And if you're not a child, pick up a book. I would start with something in the Hooked on Phonics section. But like, I could tell you're a fucking child, right? So, like, children behave this way. It's not logical. You can't sit there and actually defend your position. First of all, you put words in my mouth. I never said that. I never said in my original post. I never said in my original. That's why I said I pay to support the game I love and destroy F2P brawlers in the process. That's bullshit. I'm just saying that because obviously, you know, he already made, or they, I don't fucking know what it is, but they already made up their mind that I'm just some douchebag that pays money to destroy them. Nah, bro, please stop. I guarantee I've been playing this longer than you. I guarantee it. Because if you're a child, you probably weren't playing it when it first came out. You're probably like 3 seasons in or something. You know what I mean? Or you know, 3 brawl passes in or whatever, 3 events in, whatever. I don't think you got as much time. And even if you've been playing it since the beginning, bro, I strongly doubt you got more hours in this joint than I do. I just doubt it, bro. I doubt it. Like I honestly doubt it. And again, and I've said it before, I fear no brawler. Bro, I don't care who you are. I'm not afraid. I am not afraid of you. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna complain about it, because let me tell you something. with going back to these quests that they give me, right? They always give me quests with brawlers I don't use, level 1 dudes, right? And they'll put me against people in matches that sometimes I go against Larry and Laurie's. And sometimes I smash them because the people behind them are no good. And I'll get into that in a second, right? So this person said, just play Clash Royale, has everything you're looking for. Now, I don't know, like, I can't imagine that they're talking to me because what the hell does that have to do with anything? Like, I don't understand. Like, if it pertains to my comment, I don't understand what you're talking about. Like I don't understand what you're talking about. Unless you're saying like, oh, Clash Royale's for people who pay. If that's the case, what the hell is wrong with y'all, right? Why do you just make up these counterpoints that I never said? I didn't say. This is my point. Clear, plain, all right? They don't do anything else for us. They don't do anything else for us. And let's be real about something. Let's be real about something. And F2P, y'all don't want to hear this. But let's be real about it, right? P2P does everything you do. Everything you do. And then we put money on top of it. We do everything you do and put money on top of it. So you come at us like somehow we're less than? We do more than you do. You act like you can't swing $10 for a Brawl Pass. I mean, I get that there's a lot of other predatory shit. I get that. But you can't even do that. And you act like it's a badge of honor. Oh, I'm F2P. There's no fucking achievement for that. There's no achievement for that. And honestly, I don't even care if you're F2P. That doesn't bother me. But why the hell does it bother you that I pay money? The game cannot exist in a totally free state.
I'm only here for the
My issue is not with that. My issue is not with that. My issue has to do with the fact that y'all seem to think that you have more rights over people like me when I do more than you do. I do what you do, and then I put money on top. And it just riles me up, man. Oh my God, like I get so pissed about that. It just riles me up. It just riles me up because it's not. Y'all have this like real closed-minded way of thinking. Y'all have this closed-minded way of thinking, where everything is like, you know, like it's some freaking utopia. Oh my God, it should be free. Everything should be free. In a perfect world, everything would be free, I guess. But it ain't a perfect world, right? So then this fucking ass right here, Quaxon or whatever, you explain the whole fucking reason why people complain about this. Not everyone can afford to pay for early release and overpowered brawlers when a new brawler comes out broken as fuck. It makes the game unplayable. Can't always fight fire with fire anyway. Now on that point, I'm gonna say one thing. Hold on. Oh, I didn't even see this comment. Hold on, I'm about to address you again. So Moose 5, you honestly you don't get shit. You honestly don't get nothing. You honestly don't get nothing, bro. So I'm gonna get to your stupid comment in a second. But first let me explain this, right? Because I got into this, right? And I swear, y'all really, you act like I'm the one with a fucking superiority complex. Do you hear the way you talk to me? Do y'all, and don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna cry about it. Y'all can go, please. Like, y'all ain't shit. Like, let's be real. Y'all ain't shit. Like you want to sit up here and act like you're fucking better than me because you're F2P? Yeah, you can't, we can't afford to pay for early release on overpowered brawlers. You don't have to. You don't have to. And I agree, yeah, they do. I don't like how broken they're released either. But all I'm saying is if they're going to not, because what else do we get then? You fucking tell me, since you guys are the goddamn, apparently you're the experts, right? You're the Brawl Stars experts. So you tell me what P2P players get for our money. What do we get? Because truth be told, us being able to play, shut the fuck up, Elgato, goddamn. Us being able to play for 2 weeks or whatever before y'all, that's not enough. That's not enough. Now if it were like y'all can't get that fucking brawler till you pay money, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about. See, here's the thing, right? I don't need. Y'all don't know me, so I'm gonna let you know. I'm the type of person, I don't want shit for free. I say all the time, I don't even want to hit the fucking lottery because I don't want people to be able to say I didn't earn it. I earned everything that I've ever accomplished. I've earned it on my own merit, so no one can take it from me. And it's the same thing with Brawl Stars. I do not play, you know, for the power trip, as y'all put it. What I want is exclusivity. That's what I want. I want brawlers that y'all don't have access to at all. And yeah, fairly balanced, of course. I don't want them to be overpowered. I want them to be fairly balanced. But still, I want them to be exclusive where y'all can't get them. Where y'all just, if you're not willing to put up money, you don't get the brawler, and that's what it is. That's just the way it is. That's what I want. That's what I'm pushing for. As yo, shut the fuck up. God damn, I hate this fucking Elgato. Stupid piece of shit. Like, that's what I'm pushing for. That's what I want. Exclusivity, true exclusivity. I don't want the like, how is it special for me that you cats can get the same brawler? What do I get for my money? Y'all want to be bitching about, oh God, yo, for real, y'all, not all of y'all. Not all of y'all, because some of y'all just can't afford it because you're kids or whatever. But some of y'all just cheat. Some of y'all just cheat. Like the one person said, and I get, but it's a bad example because they're talking about kit. Oh, why would I pay $30 for kit or whatever the fuck? You're right. If kit was $30, that motherfucker should have been exclusive. Like, you can't get them unless you pay $30, because at least then it's fair. And of course, y'all be bitching about that too, because then it's like, oh, it should be free. You can't have everything free, all right? You can't have everything free. Life don't work like that. Welcome to America. It's a capitalist society. All right? That's the exchange of goods and services for money. For some form of fucking financial compensation. That's the way it works in the adult world. All right? So this whole thing, this whole notion that you have, it can't be. And you know what? I'm gonna downvote you too, puto. I'm downvoting you too, because that comment is stupid, right? So let me see if I can get into this, because it's always, like, you always gotta make me open it up in another tab, right? So you explained the whole fucking reason, right? Now this jerk off, Moose 5, no need to rationalize with OP, bro. He is the reason Supercell does that. He just loves the feeling of superiority from a broken mechanic or brawler, and not the one from skill. You don't fucking know me! You don't even know me. Like, that's the thing. You talking all that shit, and I bet you that if you and me met in the field, I fucking smash you, bro. You don't know nothing about skill. You don't know me. You don't know how I get down. You don't know nothing about me, dog. You just look at the fact that I switched to Charlie. I don't switch every brawler. It's been M's from day one. It's been M's. I switched for Charlie because I fucks with Charlie. And it didn't take me long to realize I fucks with Charlie. There's a lot of brawlers that came out that are dope, but I stuck with M's because that was my bitch for a long time. And that's the thing. You're a fucking chump, bro. You fucking guys piss me off. And that's the shit that really pisses me off about the community. It's not that you're toxic. You're a bunch of fucking crybabies, yo. And not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all. You're a bunch of fucking crybabies. You really think that man, y'all dudes need to get a fucking life and possibly friends, for real. Y'all really, cause y'all have no fucking idea what you're talking about. You have no idea. And I'm gonna tell you straight the fuck off. I'm cursing so much, I'm not gonna censor any of this shit. I'm not censoring any of this shit. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. I'm not censoring any of this shit. Y'all can all kiss my fucking ass, because you don't understand a thing about me. For y'all to be sitting up here talking shit. And it's not even that y'all get under my skin, because at the end of the day, I could give a fuck about y'all. I put money on the fact that y'all trash. I put money on the fact that y'all trash. Let me tell you something, right? If y'all so, you know what I mean, why don't y'all ever post y'all gameplay? Or be real about it? Because I'm real about it. Like, I'm not the best, but I'm definitely skill driven. And in fact, my whole point with and it's funny, Moose 5, you said that. You're scared of new brawlers. And you're talking to me about, like, if I can't do it without a broken mechanic or brawler. Now, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, shut up. You're a coward. You're scared of new brawler. I ain't scared of nobody, B. I would take a level 1 against a Larry and Laurie any day. I ain't scared of none of y'all. I ain't scared of none of y'all. I'm skill-based. I ain't on that bullshit. Are you crazy? You don't know me. But I got a ton of them. A ton of them with that. Ain't no money. Ain't no broken mechanics. Ain't none of that shit. Not that you would know. Because you don't know me. But you want to sit up here and that's what y'all do. Y'all do these little circle jerks. Oh, no need to rationalize with OP, bro. because we're bros and fuck him. People like you are the reason why the community gets called out as being toxic. Because honestly, you're a piece of shit. And so is your boy Quaxon, because the way he fucking stepped to me anyway, like, bro, this is how you enter a debate? You explain the whole fucking reason why. That's how you enter a debate? I'm gonna tell you another thing. I most definitely been cursing longer than you too. I've definitely been cursing longer than you. And I'm gonna say straight up, I'm gonna say, you're a fool and don't know me. And don't know me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, there goes my keyboard. So don't judge me. Judge me. ... You... What the fuck, man? You hate... Do yourself a favor. Get a keyboard that's actually plugged into your fucking computer, because these goddamn fucking wireless ones are constantly like I just like the 8th time in a fucking month I'm changing the fucking batteries. That's exaggerating, but still, you fool. I feel sorry for you, and I feel sorry for you because you suck at life and prejudge people you don't know. And I'm gonna tell them another thing, because it says that OPs like you, and I'm gonna say comment like you know what, I'm gonna say members, right? Members. Oh no, that is a new stuff. So members like you are the reason why this community gets a shitty reputation for being toxic. There you go. Just to read it back to make me feel better. You're a fool and don't know me, so don't judge me, you fool. I feel sorry for you because you suck at life and prejudge people you don't know. Members like you are the reason why this community gets a shitty reputation for being toxic. And I did address this fucking guy. I don't know where it went, where I told him to watch his mouth. Let me see if they... Okay, so, right, the problem comes when the brawler is so broken that it makes the game unplayable, like Larry and Laurie. I understand that there must be an incentive for P2P players. See, this right here, that's how you respond. That's how you fucking respond. Right? And I'll upvote that shit, because it's not about if look, I don't disagree with you guys. I don't disagree with this guy. Well, anyway, traditional skill. I don't disagree with that shit. I understand the F2P argument. I get that. But there's some F2P douchebags like fucking jerk off, whatever his name is, Moose 5. You're a jerk off. You're a fucking jerk, because like, you know, you can't. You're one of them. You're stupid. You're just a dumb fucking person. You have no idea how to really explain your position. So instead, what you do is you talk shit, right? So anyway, by making the brawler too OP to handle is just absurd. What they need to do is pay more attention in new brawler mechanics in game. Example: Sam's gameplay idea was to use your knuckle buster as a control area. I think so, since his gadgets and SP seem like it. But the in-game gameplay is completely different. All right, you got TLDR. It's okay to make early access brawlers stronger than most of the brawlers, but make them not game breakers by testing the brawlers and having backups or buffs if they need it. And I'm honestly, I completely agree. Jesus Christ. You know what? Fucking. Must be spelling something wrong there. It's going fucking shit. Anyway, I completely agree with your point. And kudos for not being an outright jerk off and explaining your position with class. There you go. And I'm gonna accentuate that. Yeah, beef. There you go. So I completely agree with your point, and kudos for not being an outright jerk off and explaining your position with class. You know, a lot of members can learn from your, let's say, intellectual maturity. There you go. Yeah, this guy fucking sucks at life. I think this is the one. Yeah, okay, so this is the one, right? The same thing, right? You're missing the entire fucking point. The problem is blah, 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 fucking blah, right? So I said, geez, relax. It's not that deep. I get your point, but crying about it to the community is counterproductive. I get that it's frustrating, but it's ridiculous. I get so irate about it. Take a breath, watch your mouth, and chill. I get your point, but don't be so aggro. I prefer unlocking them naturally, too. Honestly, I think that there should push actual physical merch over intangible brawlers and focus on balance entirely. I would much rather get brawler plushies, stickers, pins, tees, etc. for my money over a limited period where I have god mode brawlers. Since they don't, I'll take what I can get, but I do feel you. I'm not an animal. Now that still got downvoted because these guys are fucking animals. They honestly, they only hear what they want to hear. The problem with this kind of tactic is it actively harms the game. I know that. You don't fucking listen. It's like you assholes just block out what I'm trying to say because you think I'm not the guy that you think, or I'm not the fucking ambassador of the position that you think. I just said it. I just fucking said it right there. I just said it. I agree. They should focus on balance. Fucking listen. It's like this fucking guy, Chuck Nut, came right off and completely ignored everything I just said. And said the problem with this kind of I know that! I get fucking pissed because it's like talking to a bunch of fucking idiot morons, bro. Like you don't even fucking read, dude. And here's the thing that really pisses me off. It's like you know what? It's like high school, right? But ain't none of y'all actually cool. It's like going to high school with a bunch of fucking, you know, Chris Chan ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like going to high school with a bunch of fucking locals. Like, are you fucking serious, bro? Are you guys being stupid on purpose? Are you being ignorant on purpose? Are you purposely trying not to understand my point just so that you have someone to demonize? Because that shit is corny, yo. I'm gonna be real with you. That shit is corny. Like, this shit pisses me off because I swear to God, this is why there's certain members of the community that are not like this, but we're outnumbered. We're outnumbered by these fucking morons. We're outnumbered. There's some people that just come here to fight, right? And you know how you know they come here to fight? There's some people they're so fucking angry in their lives and they just come here to fucking fight, right? You know that they're just coming here to talk shit because how many times are you gonna post up that you're gonna delete the game? Then delete it! Delete the fucking game! And while you're at it, get the fuck out the community. Because honestly, we don't need that shit. We get a bad enough rep as is with people like y'all that think that you're so fucking high and mighty and so much better than people. Or you're so much better than people. Like, you take the high road. You're a piece of shit. All of you are pieces of shit. Not the whole community. I mean, you know the difference. Like, there's the ones that can have a mature conversation, right? And then there's the one that just come out with the stupidest fucking dumb shit. Honestly, it's fucking ridiculous, bro. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like, you know, you could tell by the like to dislike ratios, right? If they don't necessarily disagree with what I say, they don't upvote it, they ignore it. But if they disagree with what I said, they'll downvote it, right? Meanwhile, because they're talking about the same, right? Like, they're saying the irony of this post that you don't try to look to the P2P's perspective either, dude. Oh God, so here we go again, right? They just haven't found the right strategy to balance between profit and giving the middle finger to F2P, and I get that, and you're right, you're absolutely right, but they give the same finger to P2P as well. And what I'm saying is the finger is more offensive to us because we pay for the fucking game, bro. That's all I'm saying. The finger that they give us is a much more visceral fuck you because we actually give up our hard-earned money and what we get in return is bullshit. What we get in return is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we get? We get God mode brawlers for like 2 weeks or whatever. That's corny. I don't want that shit. I don't want that. Why don't you do like the way that I don't know if y'all familiar with loot box, where you used to pay money and get like a free box every month worth a certain amount, and it had like all kinds of. I got some cool shit from there, including one time one of my favorite things is a RoboCop shirt. I got some cool shit from there. You know what I mean? Why don't y'all do a fucking Brawl Stars loot box where every month you release one, like in December could have been the Brawler Days loot box, right? And January could have been the Bizarre Circus, John. And February it could be the Toonstar Studios or whatever. No, Toonstar, I'm sorry, Toonstar was January. And February could be the fucking Year of the Dragon, right? You know, fucking, what was that? Bizarre Circus was November, I think? Some bullshit like that? Why don't y'all do it like that? Why don't y'all do it like that? Why don't you have it like on top of the Brawl Pass, like the Brawl Pass Plus, right? It comes with a subscription to the fucking. You'll make money that way, because I'll tell you, I much rather would pay money to get a tangible fucking item, exclusive item, because I know that the people in the store, it's like loot box is like once you missed it, you missed it. You know what I mean? So if they were having like let's say they had a Fallout box one time. Which I got it, but I'm saying like if you missed it, you missed it. They don't do it again. That's it. You missed it. The Fallout box happened fucking September of whatever year, whatever the fucking month it was, whatever the fuck. And if you got it, you got it. And if you missed it, you missed it. That is how you add value, intrinsic value, something that basically can be considered a collector's item. What the fuck do I get? What do I get for my money? Fucking with y'all. Like, what do I get for my money? You know what I'm saying? And you F2Ps, and it's not all of y'all, cause like even this boy, I gotta give it to you. What the fuck? A up, whatever the fuck, dude. Whatever. Goddamn, I ain't got time to try to pronounce that shit. But that I ain't got no problem like with the way you came across, cause you weren't disrespectful either. You dig? And actually, I did get back to you because I said I agree with everything you said. Well, let me finish what you said, right? A broken brawler makes the game extremely not fun for anyone playing against it. Charlie and Kit aren't broken anymore, and you don't see people complaining about them now because they moved on to Larry and Larry. Because they fixed the problem of being too strong. If they keep trying to please the spenders by giving them broken brawlers, then the game won't be fun anymore and people will quit. But before they're quitting anyway, I mean, they'll find something to bitch about. But before they quit, they will try to give feedback. Yeah, okay, but like that's not constructive feedback, and that's kind of the point of what I was saying, right? They'll try to give feedback to the devs and hope that they'll listen. So how is attacking me, right? How is that fucking constructive to the devs? What the fuck do I have to do with that? If I have a counterpoint or a counter position, I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking asshole. Blah blah blah. Right? If I have a counter position, how is that constructive for the devs? Like, honestly, how the fuck is that constructive for the devs? So again, I agree with everything you said, but again, I take issue with the way the F2Ps go about expressing their displeasure. Every single time a new brawler drops, I gotta watch the poison seep through our community, and you can see what the fuck I'm talking about. It sucks that they are so absurdly broken, I know, but there has to be a more productive way of addressing the issue. As a P2P, I would rather get more value from my support, because you're right. They are not in the operation. My genuine fear is that they'll outright abandon the game, so perhaps you're also correct in your assessment of my falling victim to their predatory practices. I feel for F2Ps, but I want P2Ps to get something for our contributions. Where's the balance pertaining to our value for purchases? Right? And here comes fuck ass. I'll lose 5. Fucker. Yeah. Thank you. You explained it perfectly, right? So of course I downloaded that dumb shit, and then I said, yeah, they did. Right? I said, yeah, they did. You did an awful job of explaining your position, by the way. And of course I get, fucking downvoted to oblivion, because, what the fuck, right? Because at any time that they disagree with anything I got to say, I get downvoted to oblivion. And it's bullshit, And here goes this the same guy when he was Moose 5, the same fucking guy, right? The thing is, right? It's frustrating to me. Like, there's my big issue with this shit, right? My big issue with this, just to clarify fucking once and for all, dude, I get, for F2Ps, I get your position, and I agree with your position. I agree with that. They're absurdly broken. I hate that shit too. I do. I'm not pushing for like, my position is not saying, well, at least we get that, so we should keep it. Nah, man, I don't want that shit. I don't want that. I'm just saying it's the least that we can get. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's no different than you know, when there's fucking elections. I don't want either one of those douchebags, but you know how they say, oh, not that I vote, but you know, the lesser of, well, yeah, that's a bad example. But the point is, I don't want it. I don't want it. I just don't want it. I have other things that I would rather get for my money than intangible fucking items that F2Ps can get as well. Or not all of them, because I know some of them are paywalled, like you need like either a certain amount of gems or some of them are outright money, but that's not the same thing, man. There's no real exclusivity. There's no intrinsic value when you do something like that. There's no intrinsic value to that. It's just basically cash grabs, and I get that. Yo, I get that. I get that, and I understand that, and I agree with that, and not just to a minimal extent. I agree with that a lot. I agree with that a lot. But that doesn't change the fact, man. That doesn't change the fact that, you know, in all reality, they should be taking care of us before they take care of y'all. You know, and I know that pisses you guys off, and I get that. But I put hours into this fucking game every single day. Okay? So I do what you do. But then I put money on top of it. And most F2Ps, you know, they think that well, you guys, like from what I've seen, the attitude is this superiority complex. You know how insane it is? Do you have any fucking idea how insane it is for you to sit there and think that you earn, like somehow, like I'm the problem? You know, because I put up money, like I'm the fucking problem? You know how insane that is? You talk about, like, oh, I don't see your position. I don't see your point. What, do you see mine? Do you even try to see my position or my point? Because I don't see that. I don't see that at all. All I see is a bunch of Saudi motherfuckers that want everything for free, like babies. But not all of y'all like that. And I don't want to make it seem like all of y'all like that, because like there are members of the community that are upstanding members. They're not dirtbags. They're not people that just take any you know, and look, here goes another one, right? Like, I don't even know what this means, to be honest, but what is this rag? And he seems proud of what he says. I guess he's talking about me. So if we don't give you a broken brawler to win, you don't spend more. Like, oh God, if you're talking about me, it's like, how fucking retarded are you? Like, oh my God. Like, read my, like, I'll fucking read it, right? Because when you read one and then the other back to back, it doesn't really, like, I don't understand how you're getting that, right? I don't get how you're getting that shit. Like, when did I say that? Okay? Now, all I said here, I'm not going to go over the whole thing again, but I agree. I said, yeah, they're broken. Yes, I've seen better balance from my drunken father. However, it's always temporary. They always... Now, what part of what I said, and you can read the whole thing again. I'm not going to do it, but you can read the whole thing again. And what part of anything I said had anything to do with this? I mean, this is exactly why they don't fucking put it in quotes. This is exactly why they don't put it in quotes, because I never said that. You can't, he couldn't put, or they couldn't put, I don't fucking, Matt, whatever the fuck. They couldn't put, quote, so if we don't give you, because it's not a quote. I never said that. I don't even feel that way. You understand, like, you understand the concept of, like, a phantom enemy? Do you understand that? Like, you're making me into a straw man so that you have an argument. Do you understand that? I never said that. I don't even feel that way. And then what is this style of video game player? I think it's completely stupid. But I never said that. So who are you fucking, you're shadowboxing. You're shadowboxing because I never fucking said that. So notice the difference, right? What did I do? Quote. Right? Because that's their quote. So if you don't give a broken brawler, so if we don't give you a broken brawler to win, you don't spend any money, right? So I quoted that because they said that. I said, I hope you're not referring to me, because I didn't say that at all. All I'm saying is that you don't care, is that I don't care, I'm sorry, if early access brawlers are OP, because you have to pay to get them. It wouldn't be a problem for F2Ps if they were free, broken or not. All I'm saying is that it seems fair to give P2Ps God mode brawlers for a limited time As a thank you for going above and beyond to support the game with our wallets. The golden era doesn't last forever and they always get nerfed eventually. Those who want to quit the game over it, go ahead. Delete it. Who cares? Just stop trying to force your F2P BS protests and tear fests on those of us who can swing a tenner for a game we actually love. Delete the game if it pisses you off so much. Just stop making your problem our problems. And I'm surprised that didn't get downvoted to oblivion. Right? And see, the problem is that if people nerf the brawler during early access, people will be mad. But if they nerf it after access, people are still mad. And that's so true. And that's also true. That's also true. Just don't make overpowered brawlers. And I'm gonna say that would help to heal the community as we divided. Oops, divided. Where the hell's my D? As we're divided and infighting. Is that one word? I think it is. Infighting over this issue. I prefer balance over OP, or let's say OP brawlers. But all I'm saying is that P2Ps get literally nothing else in return for our money. Let's drop the OP BS and just give me just offer physical merch for my ducats. All right, because I do agree with that. So, do you know how hard it is to balance when brawlers aren't out? I get that Larry and Larry are still too powered, but too much, and I get that point. You know what I'm saying? I don't even play the game anymore, but every brawler I see is broken, and again for a limited time. So I said, shows you some people just want to complain. I just want to enjoy the game. So there's probably more comments, and more of them are probably shitting on me. But this is like, I don't want to keep like talking, you know, your ear off over the same fucking point. So I'm just gonna end the video by saying this, just to clarify my position. If you read my post and you're misunderstanding anything about it, if let me put it like this, if you read my post and the conclusion that you drew from what I was saying is that I like it that way, that's not what I'm saying. You misread, or you just misunderstood. I'm sure you read correctly, but you misunderstood. I don't like that at all. I like balance. I need balance. The meta is it's sick in a way. And it doesn't help to have the OP brawlers. I get that. But balance comes in all forms. It's not just about brawler power. It's not just about that. What about the balance between what a P2P player gets and what an F2P player gets? What about the balance between what a person who invests their time get as opposed to a person who barely plays? What about the balance of that? What about the investment that you make in time? I have nothing against F2P players, man. I mean, I understand the majority of the community are F2P. And I know that I you know, fucking spazzed out on this video and said some things about F2Ps, but I don't want to generalize. It's not, look, my issue is not so much with F2Ps in general, because there's good ones, man. The community has so many dope members, like level-headed, dude. Level-headed people that are just chill, you know what I mean? But it also has a lot of asses. It also has a lot of motherfuckers that just think it's okay to talk to people any old type of way for whatever reason, because they feel nice and safe behind their keyboard. Not saying I'm gonna pull a Jane, Silent Bob and go find you and beat that ass. I'm just saying, like, you know, when you mature, you'll understand that disrespecting people over something like that is just stupid. It's a very immature way to be. You know what I'm saying? If we're a community, right, then we have to be a community. And if somebody has you know, a different take on what you're, first of all, you guys should understand where I'm coming from with this. You should understand where I'm coming from with this before you start jumping on the bandwagon, because look back at what I said and look back at what most of the comments were saying I said. I never said those things. I never said I'm okay with that. I never said that I go for that. And Moose 5, you're the worst offender. You're the worst fucking offender, because you sat there and you trying to dismiss me like my point is invalid. Oh, he has a Charlie main, so you know he doesn't count. Dude, go fuck yourself. For real. Like, for real. Because that's bullshit. And I understand that, you know, like, I'm gonna tell you for real, this is how I feel about it. You know, I love the community. Well, the ones that are trying to be a community, you're not trying to be a community. You're not. You're divisive. And I'm talking to you, Moose 5. You're fucking divisive. You're incredibly divisive. Your attitude, first of all, misconstruing what I said, making up a straw argument over what I said, like if I said it, and then you're trying to fucking attack me for something I never said, and then you're trying to fucking get other people to ignore me, like, oh, don't worry about it. Go fuck yourself, dude. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? I put in more time. I put in more money. I put in more energy, more thought, more focus into this fucking game than you ever have. So who the fuck are you to dare tell me that? To dare even not tell me that, but to dare even fucking try to pick up arms against me? You wanna demonize me? You wanna demonize me? You wanna bring the fucking, you know, the community, you wanna start fucking raising pitchforks and torches against me? You don't even know who the fuck I am, bro. And I don't mean like me as a real person. I mean like my integrity as a brawler. You have no idea who I am. You have no idea who I am. And that is not my position, and that is not my point. But I'll tell you this, people like you don't belong in the community. People like you are the reason that this community is considered toxic. People like you, it's not a community. You don't view it as a community. You don't look at me and say, he's a community member. You look at me and say, like, you're better than me. You ain't better than me. I guarantee you, and I fucking bet. Put it up. You see this video, put it up. We'll do not private matches. I'll stream that shit. I'll let everybody know if you beat me or not. Put it up. Cause I ain't scared of you. I'll go against a World Series motherfucker. I don't care, bro. Cause again, for me, you don't know me, but I'm gonna let you know. It ain't about the winning or the losing. It ain't about the power mechanics or the broken brawlers. It's about the brawl. And it's about the brawlers. And it's about the fucking game. And it's always been about the game for me. It's always been about the game for me. And when you truly love something, not that, I guess you don't really fucking understand this, but when you truly love something, bro, you gotta kind of work through the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work through the bullshit, because it's not always gonna be easy. What Supercell's doing, I don't like it. I don't like it. My only point is that this whole mentality about fucking, you know, protesting and just, you want to get the devs' attention? Why don't you make valid points instead of just these anger posts? Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, most people, most mature people, they disregard anything that an angry person has to say. You know what I mean? And there's a difference between anger and passion, because a lot of people probably think when they heard this that I'm pissed off. That, please, that's not anger. You dig? That's not anger. That's just me being passionate. And if you were passionate about your point and you made a valid point, and it's not just you. I mean, a lot of cats, they got this, like the rat cheese and the samurai dude. Y'all got points to make your points. But this whole thing, like you know, just talking about, I'm gonna like, if it's like a threat. If the next brawl is released by the devs are incredibly broken and don't receive immediate nerfs, why would they, like, bro, like, Who the fuck are you, man? Like, who were you? You don't speak for me. You don't speak for me. You know what I mean? Like for you to sit up here and act like, you know, what do we want, nurse? When do we want them now? They I'm gonna be real. Like, people like you are just, you're toxic as shit. Like, that's not the way to inspire change, for real. You're like those douchebags that handcuff themselves and sit in the middle of a fucking road. That's counterproductive. That's counterproductive. And people like y'all, seriously, are like, you're just putting such a fucking stigma on the community. And it gives people a right to think they can shit on all of us because of a few douchebags like you. It's always, it's the loud minority is what it is. The very few of y'all that don't know how to shut the fuck up. The very few of y'all that think it's okay to just run your mouth and say whatever the fuck you want because, oh, it's funny or it's cute or whatever the fucking case may be. Bro, you don't speak for me. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there you don't speak for. So if you made it all the way through this rant, this video, I just want to say thanks for sticking around. I don't normally ever do videos this long, but like I said before, this is just something that was really bothering me. It's like, it's not the straw that broke the camel's back, it's the million of the straws underneath it. You dig it, that's the secret. So good looking out for watching again, and I'll catch you cats on the next one, alright? Peace.